No way.
Oh, time for GORP. We're here, we're live, we're feeling good, baby. It's springtime now, isn't it? It's time for the spring. Break out the old Birkenstocks and get ready. We're hopping on the ferry later, and we're gonna go see the shops.
Shocks?
The shops.
Oh,
The
shops.
shops.
SHOPPE.
They're
This
going
is
to the
GORP. This is the
shops.
show where we talk about stupid things semi-randomly, and that's all there is to it. My name is Josh. That is Fry. That is Ma Ye. Say hi, please.
Hi, yay.
Hello, please.
Yeah. So that's the gist of the story. We don't really have much else to say. It's been a little while, though. We're back. We were here and feeling good. Brandon Fry, what do you got?
What was that little Etta James thing you were doing there? And you're feeling good, huh? All right.
Ooh,
Well,
feeling good. Oh, before you draw the new topic, I had to mention, while we were getting ready, I had a fortune cookie. I was going to save it for the show, but I couldn't resist eating the cookie. But I will read the fortune. I haven't read it yet. Your luck is through the roof this month.
okay.
So far untrue, but I can't wait for it to turn around.
It's been
Here we
5
go.
days.
Your lucky
5
number
days.
5 days in.
55, 14, 13, 25, 4, 8. So, anyway.
Those are his lottery numbers, people. Do not steal them.
No, steal them.
measurements.
Steal them. Let's play a game called Stop or Yield and Keep Going.
Stop or yield and keep going.
Yes, so we're gonna throw out a couple different things. We're gonna do three things. Okay, it's a different show, Josh. And with that, what we're gonna go ahead and do is each one of you will get a chance to respond and then kind of voice your point. Audience, if you want to leave some stuff in the comments about who you think wins this round, please let us know. So, first one, stop or yield. Going antiquing.
Stop. 100% stop.
Wait, what do we stop as in no, don't do it, or stop as in we should stop and go there?
So stop, meaning you're going to stop going antiquing. Or, you know what, I'm going to yield. Think about it. I'm going to go in.
I stand by what I said. Stop.
I yield. I antique. I yield.
Let her go. Just like a man. Sorry, Maya.
I'm so confused about the format. Figure out what you do.
We don't know
So-
what we're doing.
So Maya was fine. She said stop. Let's go. Now you get to
Yeah.
elaborate. What do you mean by stop?
Don't do it. The reason why I say don't do it is because I'm afraid of other people's like ghosts coming home with me. It may look like a really nice lamp, but that lamp has seen some things, and so I don't really want it in my house.
Oh, that's a good movie, miss.
Yeah, so, I mean, I say it from maybe it's like childhood trauma because my godparents had a lot of antiques in their house. So it was like a den. If people don't know what a den is, I highly suggest looking it up because it's something that only older houses have. And they had this trunk that was super, super old. It had old newspapers attached to like the inside of it instead of that weird wallpaper that people can get on these custom memorabilia trunks. But I'm convinced that room was haunted. I'm convinced that the like antique elk that was hanging on the wall was staring at me the whole time. Just stop. Don't bring other people's ghosts into your house because then people like me who are guests don't want to stay there.
No.
Especially in that room. No.
Everything has a story in here, young one.
They have seen things.
Well, okay, I'm with you there. I'm for though. Not so much.
You're yield and you're gonna keep going?
What does that mean?
It means you're gonna yield, you're gonna give it a thought, and then you're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep antiquing.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. I like antiquing. I don't know how this conversation tactic works. Pretend you're me and you do it, so I can see how this is supposed to go.
You want me to do? Josh is gonna yield. Okay. All right, here. Hey, welcome to GORP. So the question today is, should I stop or yield and keep going? Well, I don't know if you know anything about me, I love antiquing. And so if I'm going to go antiquing, I'm going to yield at the door and think about it. So when I go in, though, let me tell you about why I love antiquing. Because you can buy old people's stuff for lower than they bought it for. And then I'm going to bring it home, and I'm an artist, and I'm going to paint it. Okay? So I'm going to yield, and I'm going to keep going.
Keep saying yield and keep going.
It's making you think of a car. That's what Josh is thinking of a vehicle. Like he's
You're going to slow down,
go.
but you're not going to stop. You're going to slow down, and then you're going to go through it.
No, I'm beelining. I'm going straight for it. I like antique stores. I like thrift stores. I like junk stores. I like bin stores. I like all the stuff where there's stuff. You look in there long enough, you'll find something cool.
Okay. All right.
I like cigar
Stop
boxes.
or yield on putting holes in your wall.
Oh.
That's tricky. I'm gonna say
Hold
stop.
on.
Though.
Stop.
Like-
No more holes in your wall. Well, hold on, he went. Let him explain why he's stopping putting holes in his wall.
Well, it's hard because I'm an artist, and fucking, you put nails up, you hang stuff up. Obviously, I hang stuff up. I have to do it, but I would like to live in a world where I don't, where like I'm not like damaging stuff and like worrying about the paint job. Like, what about magnets? What about shelving? What about America?
Oh my god. That's where you went with this.
I don't know. It's not really a big deal, but I'm getting these walls installed in my store where I don't have to nail any holes anymore. It's just got the railing thing, like at the store, like
Oh, I'm learning that there's a lot of whistles just in that little,
Anyway, yeah, whatever.
Maya.
I don't know, because at the same time, like, I don't think I care to hang that much stuff in my house. I probably have
I don't
at
have
max
things.
4 paintings. Like, I have probably at max 4 paintings, and like 3 of them were store bought. The other one, no, I lied. I have more than 4 paintings. One of them is one that I did at a paint class. Where I think I've showed you guys before. It does not look like a cactus and 2 pineapples. It just looks completely off. The other one was lilies that my dad painted for me because lilies are my favorite flower. But the part that would probably make me want to yield is the fact that you have to, when you're going to sell your house or you're going to move out of an apartment, you have to go back and fill those holes, and then you got to repaint them if you want your security deposit back. So I'd probably put like a limited amount as to how many holes I'd put in an apartment or in my home, and get the adhesive, whatever hook things that you can put on your wall. So a yield for me.
Yield. Uh-oh. Oppo boppo. You know what?
I can't find a stud, dude. Like, I can't find a stud.
Is that why you keep me around?
You're my spirit guide, brother. Show me where the studs in.
Let's go ahead and do a new topic. This isn't going the way I was hoping it would, so let's go ahead and spin it. Whatever happened to handwriting?
Yeah. Whatever happened to handwriting? You have nice handwriting, Maya?
No, I look like some sort of psychopath when I write, because it's as quick as I can write something, and the letters are not always attached, or my brain's going too fast and I write the word that I'm thinking of before the next word, so it just looks bad. But I can read my own handwriting. You may not be able to, and I think the written word is a beautiful thing. So if I am interested and I like someone, I will write them a handwritten letter. And I will try to do those manifestation thingies that you can just, inspire people with, even if they're having a shitty day. But at that point, that's the slowest I will ever write, because I want it to look nice. If I'm comfortable, it's going to look like shit.
Yeah. I'm the same way. If I'm really focusing, I got a pretty good hand, but even then, it's not. I guess it's
I
not
got a pretty good hand.
for a dude. I do okay if I'm really focusing.
Yeah.
Um, my thing is I write cursive. Whenever I'm focusing on something.
Everything that comes out of your mouth, you were saying it with such great cadence, and it's just making me laugh. Yeah, and I write cursive. It's just
You know
the
how many
cadence
people
behind
don't
it
write
is-
cursive?
It's so funny the way you're
Well,
saying it. It's just
I'm
making
saying
me
it out of spite.
smile.
I'm saying it out of spite, and because when I was, in the grade schools, they say next grade they're only going to accept your paper if it's written in cursive, and that's not true. And then the next grade they're like, hey, next grade, in high school, once you get to middle school, they're only going to read it if it's in cursive, and it was never true. It was
Right.
never true, but I believed them every time. So I write in cursive out of spite now. I don't care if you can't read it. This is what you get. This is what society did to me. I'm the monster that you made.
And now here's the kicker, Josh. Cursive is no longer a factor in child development. Now they're saying if you don't write in cursive by the time that you're a teenager, that's fine. That's normal.
I don't
That's
think
the
that's
goal
normal.
now. Yeah.
How do you sign stuff if you don't know how to write in cursive?
How do you read the Constitution?
They don't. They don't
I
read.
didn't say read. I said write, but that was.
No, but
That-
same thing.
What
You know
are
what I mean?
you
If you can't write cursive, you can't read the
I
Constitution.
would read the Constitution if only I could write in cursive.
It's 'cause
That's
it's
the one
in
thing I
cursive.
wanna
The
do.
book is
I
in
would
cursive.
sit down and cuddle up next to a nice Constitution
No,
that
this is
no
the
one
real
has
thing,
ever
you
translated into text.
This is the real thing, you moron.
Yeah.
There are ancient documents
Written in cursive.
are written in cursive, and if you don't know
Yeah.
how to write and read in cursive, then you're gonna have a bad
They're also
time.
written in hieroglyphics, and I can't write those.
But they taught us how to write those back in the day. Do you not remember that class?
Yeah, you didn't take
We had to
hieroglyphics
do
class.
it.
You
I
went to
don't
a
remember
poor school.
hieroglyphics class. No.
We had to do it for what I forgot what grade it was. I think it was like 6th or 7th grade, where you had to make your own like hieroglyphics, and you had to paint. You had to do the little dab things on the paper to make it look old and shit. Like it was just so stupid.
This
I'm
one looks
happy
like
I
you
could
took
read
it
the
off.
ancient Egyptian Constitution.
I fully thought that was gonna get me my spot on the Mummy. I was like, I'm gonna be on the Mummy because I can write these little hieroglyphics just like they taught me in class. No, I still haven't been in the Mummy. Instead, they made Tom Cruise do a Mummy movie, and it was stupid.
There's another new one coming out too.
I know the one, but the cast is coming back, and I'm a little scared that I'll be disappointed.
The only thing I remember about hieroglyphics is the Bloodhound Gang. That's it. I man, I'm not writing a lot of stuff with my hands anymore. They pay me to type stuff on a computer. I'm just being real. I sign a lot of documents because I'm a professional person. But outside of that, I'm not. I'm not writing a lot of stuff. Like I guess I'm taking notes sometimes when I'm in a class or something. I take notes. But you know what the con is there? Is all the stuff you think, oh, that might be on a test that I'm gonna have later. It's never there. So then my notebook's just filled with BS that doesn't matter. So it's
And
I don't
thank
know,
God
man.
you clarified that, because I'm like, oh, he's not writing stuff with his hands anymore. Is he using his feet? So thank you for clarifying that you type stuff. Because it
No,
just
I use
sounded
my
like you were
nose.
going-
Put a little ink right on my nose, and I.
He sticks a pen in his belly button and he twerks, and it.
I feel like that was
That'd be
meant a different
awkward.
way. Like, you know what's funny though? Like with Josh's, I swear, like you're just doing that because you hate kids, Josh. That's why you're writing in cursive, because you don't want kids to be able to read your stuff. That's what's going on.
Well, now, yeah.
FTK.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening there.
Now that you say it, yeah, you're right. Sure. Okay.
It's only our, what is it? Like mine is a little bit behind us, maybe 4 or 5 years. I'm about a year behind you. So I'm wondering when they stopped teaching cursive in school. Was it? It's got to
Yeah.
be 2010.
It was the same
Maybe.
year that people in basic training got cell phones. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Oh
Um,
my god.
And protein bars.
oh dang, protein bars, dude.
Because they
You know they
got
got
shin
protein bars.
splints. Yeah, it's because they got shin splints while they were in basic and they were so frail. It's almost
Protein
like you're
bars.
going to basic to go to war.
Someone
Luckily,
had a little circle of a little dollop sample size of peanut butter, and it ruined our entire week because he was starving. Anyway, what were we talking about again? Writing. I love writing. I like
handwriting.
lettering. I've always said I was bad at handwriting, like regular print writing. And I'm chicken scratchy, but I've been really getting into lettering. I really appreciate it, typography and stuff. It's a class that I didn't take in college. I wish I would have, and I wish I was a good graffiti guy. I love when the graffiti's going by the train. They have a train over here that goes by. Oh,
Mhm.
I love some good lettering.
Would you rather go through life without socks and shoes or without pants?
Now that I work in the city, there's a lot of things on the ground, and so I'm not sure I would want to be walking around without socks and shoes. I would probably prefer not to wear pants. I say that because I work in the city and I can't always tell if that's dog poop or if it's human poop. So I'm like, I don't know if I want that in my house, like on my feet, more or less, because the pores on your feet are always open, like 98% of the time. So would I want someone else's fecal matter on my foot? No. I like my feet. I like being barefoot when I'm at home. I don't really care for socks when I'm at home. But if I were to be on the public street where people spit, where people put their trash, I want shoes and socks. I don't care if I don't wear pants.
You're,
It's almost like you're wearing bikini bottoms, but it's really just your chonies. So I would probably say no pants.
What if it was also no chonies?
Damn it. You can't add to it
You
already
guys,
established.
Okay.
you guys are being very myopic. Like, you could just wear a robe everywhere. You could wear a kilt. Like,
That's
Yeah,
true.
some Daisy Dukies. I would
yeah.
rock some Daisy Dukes.
But those are still bottoms.
Okay, so
You
it's no
didn't say,
bottoms.
you said
We're talking-
pants.
Well, like,
Okay, well
isn't a skirt like an
explain
equivalent
this.
to a
Let's be
pant?
real. Let's
What are you
explain
gonna do
this.
about
You can only
dresses?
wear you can only wear chonies. That's the rule. No bottoms.
Yeah, no like pants, no skirts, no shorts.
No bed sheets.
Yeah,
Everyone
only
is-
chonies. So
No
would you wear
togas.
socks, shoes for the rest of your life, or just chonies?
I'd wear thigh high socks and rollerblades and a speedo. And a Coogee jacket, a big puffy Coogee jacket, and that would be my uniform for the rest of my life.
Okay, so you go like 70s bad
The first
movie
thought
with
was
it.
like being barefoot. That's cool. Halfway raised Southern. I know what barefoot's like, and that's nice. But broken glass, and I have like disability feet. My
Man,
feet suck.
Phoenix.
I can't go bare feet. Gotta protect my feet.
Yeah,
See?
like I said, Phoenix. You can't just walk around Phoenix barefoot.
Oh
Like-
yeah, dude. No.
This would be a city by city like, I think California, you live on the beach, you're going, you know what, I don't need the shoes or the socks because I'm good.
Well, hot
I could just
sand,
have
bro.
pants. And then you go up to Minnesota and you're like, no, I need shoes and socks, but I also don't want to be pantsless because my feet are gonna freeze. Like, you're really creating some issues for some human beings here in different regions.
As long as you keep your internals internal and warm, your legs can be as cold as they want. But your toesies, though, they can't get frozies.
Yeah. See, that makes sense.
Neither you can get frostbite on your other tips too, not just the tips of your toes.
My nipples?
Sure, but those are covered. But if you're just rollerblading around in a Speedo, all of a sudden we get that cold front. You don't want to be like reverse circumcised.
Oh no, mine's long enough I can tuck it back for warmth. So
Oh my god, bro.
Seal it right in the crack for warmth. Double cheek.
wild horses. All right.
Oh my god.
Move on.
I'm curious.
What is,
Like, I think there'd be ways around this. Like, you could put like condoms on your feet or something. Like, you could buy foot condoms, like rubbers for the bottoms of your feet if you can't have
Those are
shoes or socks.
They're really creepy socks, bro.
That's not even. Why would you even use condoms at that point? Just say booties, like those medical booties, instead of.
It doesn't
Why?
have to be a it's not like I'm putting a Trojan on my foot. I'm saying like a foot condom, like a rubber that you put over your foot so you can walk around.
And then have your feet sweating inside
That's a
this little
sock.
rubber. Like, it's a sock. It's a silicone sock, is what you're talking about, basically.
This is getting weird, bro.
I think it's okay to phrase things in certain ways for comedic relief.
What
You don't
about
like the word condom?
you, sir?
Look, here's the thing that I'm getting.
No,
Here
I don't
was
like the
my
word
A
condom.
during every day of sex ed in 8th grade.
We didn't have it. I didn't
Just
do
giggling.
sex ed.
Yeah, see, because you would have giggled the whole time. You'd be
No,
like,
because
"Oh
I
my
was in
god!"
JROTC and I was the only girl. So, like, Colonel and Sergeant Perry were like, nah, we're not doing this to her. Absolutely not. There's 10
Straight up,
boys in
yeah.
this group, and she's the only girl. Let's skip it. Hey, everybody, let's just go do drills out back where we're playing with fake sabers.
Let's go do drills out back was a hell of a way to like to say it. The word choice was so bad. Oh man, that was funny. That could not have lined up better. I write cursive.
Let's do drills out back.
That was fantastic. Oh, she is the most innocent among us, and that was not intentional, but that was fantastic.
Why would you assume that?
That's why there's a halo here. You guys don't see it?
We're not doing sex ed. Let's just go do some drills out
Drills
back.
out back. It was look, anyone who understands what California JRTC looks like, it's literally like you have the rest of your school all connected, and then your JRTC classroom is all the way out in the cuts, just one little mobile like style looking building that's up on a freaking lift, and then that's it. That's all you got, and maybe a couple of lockers. So when they say out back, they literally mean just around that little mobile area.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
With fake sabers that still hurt, by the way, when you throw them. So
Obviously, yeah. All right, roll them dice.
Why don't you just choose love?
Why don't you just choose love, baby? Why don't
is
you?
this based off of the Bruno Mars song, like Why You Wanna Fight?
No,
Is that a new
Oh.
song?
never even heard that song.
Yeah, I don't think that's the name of the song, but I think that it's basically he's like, why do you want to fight instead of when we you be loving each other or something like that in the lyrics from
That's
the
a-
Romantic album.
Really black eyed peasy. Why don't
Oh yeah, Why You Wanna Fight? That's the name
Why You
of the
Wanna
song.
Why you want to- Yeah, but why though? Like, why can't people just like people leave the Yelp review? The first thing they want to do is talk about how much of a shitty time they had. People love to talk about the bad things. People, Grandpa's always saying just bomb the hell out of them, and then here we are, and whoa, and like, why can't we just like figure out how to make this work, man? To quote,
Yeah, like the bumper stickers in the 90s coexist.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever be able to work together to make it better? I think not. Why can't we just choose love? It's like literally like the answer in almost every movie, dog. It's like almost every song. The only thing that's keeping us from acting cool with each other is all these psychopaths that we allow to be in charge. Why do we keep letting them be in charge?
Because we love the drama.
Because we've turned the world into a reality TV show. This week on Real World Earth, find out what the United States does, and let's not let England hide. And what's China got going on? Tune in now.
China.
And then it's not funny anymore because now you're the reality show and you're like, oh, damn. Pick someone else.
That was the joke, though.
Bad.
It's not funny when you're the butt of the joke.
Practicing joy, practicing love, and living with the love. It's hard to do. It is hard work. It's not an easy choice. People act like you're an idiot for being nice. It's hard work being nice. But I love to be nice, man.
I just like when people self-sabotage their whole life because they want to not choose love.
Okay. I was like, whoa, U-turn.
No, if you watch all of these new reality shows that they have that are these love shows, and the guy's great. He's actually supportive. He wants you to be the best person that you can be. He's over here hyping you up, and you're like, I'm not the best version of myself. I can't do this. We can't be in love. I'm going to go ahead and run away. Bitch, choose love. He's loving you.
Yeah.
Why are you saying you're not the best version of yourself if he's saying you're such an awesome person, man? You're a great person, and you're over here like, no, I'm not. I'm a horrible human being. You shouldn't love me. That's what I mean by self-sabotage. These people are being loved and they're for who they are authentically, and they're like, no, don't love me. Don't love me. I don't love me. I'm out.
Yeah, that's right. You get it. Self-hate gets in the way of a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why do you think that is? Do you think people can't choose loving themselves?
I think that's a big part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think people dislike themselves more than they might dislike other people in this world?
I think that's the root of a lot of problems. Yeah.
Just lashing
it's hard.
out.
It's hard, especially if you've been, again, probably another generational trauma, when you've been taught how to criticize yourself more than to criticize others.
Mm.
So then you end up doing that to yourself. Oh, I'm not skinny enough. My skin isn't clear enough. My hair's not great. It's dry. And you're criticizing every little part of yourself. So then it makes you not really love yourself. But yet you're thinking, oh, that person looks great. They must feel great. They're doing everything in life that they love, and I'm stuck in this little box. So then you end up not really loving yourself to your full potential.
Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed lately, the self-hate that I recognize or whatever is it's a junior varsity football coach. So he's like, get it together. You're fat. Just real blunt. Dressed to the point. He's not very clever. He's just like, no, that was trash. Pick it up.
What's funny is you guys went really into a whole comparison is the thief of joy type direction. Both of you kind of did that.
That's true.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely you're stealing from yourselves, and I need to remind both of you of a quote I have said now numerous times on this platform. Well, look at all the cool things that person's doing, and they're living their best life. No, they're just taking lots of pictures for social media. Dennis Miller said this: "Never have lives less lived been more chronicled."
Ooh, that's very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Man.
Meanwhile, we'll probably end up doing it again in another episode, and Fry's gonna have to remind us of this moment again.
Yeah.
I find myself Anna, my wife, is a picture taker. She takes so many pictures. I'm not. I'm in that moment. I'm doing this snapshot. I'm doing those. I'm doing those pictures because I want to be there. I want to live it. I want to feel it. Feel the rain on my skin. I want it all. I want all the experience. I want all of the stimuli when I'm somewhere that I may never go again. So whenever I do post, the pictures I post I'm posting like that because I probably only took like 20 pictures the whole time. I was living it up. All right, you're not gonna get a picture of my food that I ate wherever I was because it's in my belly, like because I'm eating it. All right, don't worry about what I'm eating. I think like you guys, everybody, live your life like that because there is someone out there that is jealous of how you are living. Okay?
Don't worry about what I'm eating. Run it.
Let's talk about covers or rearranged covers of different songs.
Oh, I was like, we're talking about like, we going like down, we're going with like a little bit of fleece.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Comforter.
Yeah,
No.
your comforter. I was like, what?
Covers of songs. There's a really good one that I heard, and I forgot who it is. It's two women that are in different bands, and that they're like feminist kind of thing. But one of them, they're both on a piano. And one of them is playing I know you wanna get a good girl. That one, Robin Thicke. But she's doing it really nice and soft, kind of haunting. And then they go back and forth. The other girl is singing "Rape Me" by Nirvana, and the two of them back and forth, the verses trading places, and then like interweaving. It was the first time I heard it, I teared up. It was really impressive, really impressive. So if you can just look up those two covers on YouTube, I bet you'll find it pretty quick. We'll look that up.
I have to give it a listen. I like when they add different languages into covers. So for me, one of the ones that I know for the last couple of years, I play almost every year on my uncle's anniversary is "Hello," the Spanglish version. And essentially it does start off kind of like "Hello" from Adele, but then she changes it to Spanish, and it feels almost like you're not talking to a person who's still there in the physical form. It almost sounds like you're talking to someone who you miss and they have crossed over. So I think that's the reason why I loved it, because it felt like it was speaking to me in a time that I really needed it. And the other one is "Killing Me Softly," the Elisani version. It's the reggaeton / R&B version of "Killing Me Softly."
Cool.
She said she liked the Lauryn Hill version because, for a lot of people who don't know, Lauryn Hill is not the first person to sing that song. So she got inspiration from that and then changed it to add Spanish lyrics to it. And I really like that. I'll play that on repeat. Sometimes I play it just to annoy the shit out of my neighbors. Because they don't like when we play Spanish music, so I put it on purpose. Because they'll be like, "Oh, killing me softly. This is a really cool." Wait a minute. What did she just say?
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. So I like those.
The Hotel California Mexican or Spanish is really good.
Yeah, that one's really good too. Yeah.
Punk Goes Pop. You guys remember those?
Which one?
Punk Goes Pop. You remember those?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for sure. It's always fun when you get mix them ups like Irish covers. I like listen to Irish style, but they sing pop covers. I like that kind of thing. Or acoustic instrumental covers. Does that make me very fucking old?
Well, I don't know. How do you feel about what is it? Acapella covers. How do you feel about that? Because that was really trending.
I used to be really into those. Now I just I'm a little cringing a little bit these days.
I will say I liked when I heard a bagpipe cover. That was kind of cool. I didn't think bagpipes could sound that cool.
Yeah.
It was for
"Because You're Racist."
Don't Stop Believing. No, not because I'm racist.
Stop believing, that's good.
It's because, like, honestly, the only time I've ever seen bagpipes is when it's like some sort of march that's going on a
He doesn't think
TV
white
show.
people have rhythm. That's the truth.
A little bit.
Oh, you know who's good? I mean, I guess there's all kinds of different gimmicks or whatever on YouTube, but there's a Puddles Pity Party. You heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
He's
I actually have.
he's a clown. He dresses in white clown, like
Yeah.
old style, with a dumb little hat,
Mm-hmm.
and he
He was on
sings.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah. He sings famous songs, but he does it in like a like
Oh, like opera.
kind of like sad big band, sort of like a Frank Sinatra soulful a little bit. So he puts a sad spin on all these songs. I almost went to go see him live. He's pretty good. And then of course you have the Weird Al's, of course, of the world that are spoofy covers.
Mhm.
Sometimes, I mean, some of his songs. That version is the first version I heard, not the original. You know what I mean? That's kind of wild.
That's funny. Because that's what you were allowed to listen to. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy rearranged songs. I like people having new takes on things, and I really hate the zealots that get so mad about it.
Yeah.
Or like, I love remixes too. I want to bring the remix back. Lil Wayne, baby. Like I want the remix back. That was such a fun time where it's like you'd get 17 versions of one song.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love when Lil Wayne would just take someone's entire style and then rap it back to them with different words. Oh, that was great. But you know what? There's something about the remix that I think needs to be differentiated. There's like, let me take this entire beat and I'll do my version of it. Okay, cool. I like it when they take the old school beat or whatever and then they chop it up and rearrange it. That's not always what happens. I want I want something new, a new spin on an old song, more than just putting your words on it. You know what I mean? I think a little extra effort sometimes.
Okay. And I love a broken down version of a song too, like "I Would Die for You" by Holly Humberstone. I think that is such a cool, chill song. I have so many of these things on my phone, and sometimes people think it's the real version at first, and they're like, "Oh, it's a cover," and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I like them both. I like both songs. I like it different. I want to experience new things. Like, how about we find this little swimming pool called life and dive right in, baby? Because all this stuff is cool. Stop being so resistant to things that are different.
Yeah, yield and keep going.
Yield and keep going, baby.
I yield.
Like a hint of Austin Powers in there. Is that what you just gave, right? Just a little bit.
Let's talk about what we got going on in our lives.
How's that book deal coming, Brandon?
Book deal.
You're writing a book and you didn't say nothing?
Not that I know of.
Do you really want us to talk about what's going on in our lives?
Yeah.
What's got you worried? What's got you jazzed? What's got you thinking? Like, what's got you not stepping in human fecal matter on your way to work, right? Maybe
Shoes.
You ever? Well, you brought it up, weirdo. Anyway, so maybe you ever think about this? What happened to the hopscotch on the sidewalk? I think about that on a daily basis. Sometimes that's what I got going on. Like, do kids not play hopscotch anymore? Is that why? Because I think that the day should come back when we are walking down the street and it's just a good day. You got your headphones in, you're like, oh, look, hopscotch, let me kick a rock, boom, gotta skip the 5, bop, 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 keep on my walk. Like, all that stuff. All
You
that
forgot
stuff.
there's Karens now that say that it's against the HOA for you to do graffiti on the sidewalk.
Hey, maybe
the
she doesn't
iPad,
have to
dog.
be a Karen. Maybe she is Karen. All right? Start Karen more.
All right. Well, I got the art thing going. My car's in the shop. I got a crown that's going to cost everything that I own, and
Are you going to put it on your head?
no, it's a tooth. Yeah, I don't have dental, so
He's gonna bedazzle it, you know?
we
Well,
start
you guys
over.
don't know, Josh is a big Ren Fair guy. So it very much could have been a crown.
It could have been a crown. But you know what? I can't stop thinking. What I've been laughing about a lot lately is there's this one lady on YouTube. She does. I forgot her name, but she does all kinds of comedy. But the one she's been doing and going viral with is she's like at the club and she hands her phone and she's like, "Hey, can you just take a picture of me real quick? Thanks so much. Thanks so much." And she backs up a little bit and she goes, "Thank you very much." She just makes these horrible, horrible faces. And it's just amazing how contorted she can make her face. Like it's really slow, and it's just so good. So that's what I'm laughing about all day today.
Okay. All right. My yay.
So, prior to the show even starting, I mentioned to Josh that I've been doing Pilates.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's just say at first I almost talked myself out of it. Well, almost scared myself out of it, so to speak, because I talked about it once, and the next thing you know, my algorithm was all Pilates videos of people falling at Pilates because of the reformer. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, great. I'm going to end up breaking my face. Maybe I shouldn't go. And then I realized the reason why a lot of these people fall is because they're on the wrong reformer. Basically, if you're short, you shouldn't be on the tall one. If you're tall, you shouldn't be on the short one. So as someone who is 5'2", but lies and says they're 5'4" on their driver's license, I had to go onto the short one because
Now
I
everybody
am not,
knows.
I have to be on. Look, I have a height complex. That's why I lean like a cholo in my car. I really do not like being short. I will wear platforms for a reason, but it doesn't help in Pilates. So
Yeah.
yesterday scared the shit out of myself because the tall people decided to take all of the short reformers and that only left one tall one. And I'm like, oh great, now I have to jump on this thing because it's too high and I can't just step on it like a normal person. So that was a little bit of fear, but adrenaline is good for the heart. It gets everything pumping. What's been making me laugh lately is the fact that my nieces and nephews think that they know music. They're like,
Oh, I thought you were going to say
nothing
me. I thought you were pulling an Edge from WWF. I thought you were like, you think you know me. You think you know me.
They're like, you don't know E40. No, you don't know E40. What are you talking about? You're like 5. Back up. Like, it's more so of, you don't know
Tell me
Too
when to
Short.
go.
No, you don't know. Like, it's,
Yeah.
or that some people, and my poor coworker, she grew up in Piedmont. So she considers it, supposedly in her head, Oakland. Nope. 2 different places. They're not the same thing. And she's never heard of San Francisco being called Frisco. That's because you grew up in Piedmont.
Oh, Frisky
If you-
Frisco.
Yes. You grew up in Piedmont. You're not going to recognize the word Frisco. We also call it the city. We never call it San Fran or San Francisco. It's Frisco or the city when you've grown up in Union City, Fremont, Irvington, or Dakota, Hayward, all of those
Call it
places.
the treat because that's where Rice-A-Roni is from.
Yum yum yum.
Yep. So so that's just been on my mind. How many times do people who've grown up in posh areas think that it's something isn't a thing when it really is a thing, but they don't know because they were in posh areas?
You know what I think about every once in a while? Egg McMuffins. You ever think about like an egg? You're just sitting there and you're like thinking about an egg McMuffin. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about an egg McMuffin.
I don't
With the fake meat?
I don't think there's a better serotonin dump. Like that's the one.
The egg McMuffin?
Yeah. If you need some dopamine right now,
Go get an egg McMuffin.
a big bite of an egg McMuffin.
Yo, especially when you know you got a fresh one, like with the bread still a little bit soft, and you can you can hear the meat sizzle a little bit under there. The cheese is still freshly melting and like folding over the sausage. Like, oh man,
Yeah,
oh man.
I just had a avocado toast with sauteed green chili onions and tomatoes, some
Yeah.
turmeric. I did some pico de gallo seasoning. Very, very good piece of bread. It was very well thought out, delicious. Much better than an egg McMuffin. I would rather have an egg McMuffin.
Oh my God, no! You just talked about something that sounded so delicious, all for the fake meat.
I'm telling you, I can't help it. I've been institutionalized.
My favorite thing is also Maya. We've established loves her Starbucks. So.
Been very hard.
You're going to the coffee carnival, it's it's the same thing.
Laugh now. I actually went to a coffee tasting at work. They had people come and bring
I
different
thought
coffees.
you were going to say I actually went to a coffee carnival. You
No.
set that up.
I would have gone to.
I went to a coffee carnival. There was a parade.
I would have loved to see what type of games they have at a coffee carnival. Instead of
You
like
could
the
dunk me in a coffee tank, okay? Like I'll sit above a whole tank of coffee and then let's see. That's a hell of a cold plunge if you think about it. Getting dumped into some cold coffee.
yeah
You could chug frap. Like, would you win the Frappuccino chugging contest?
yeah I probably
Maya
would. I probably would. I have prepared my whole life for this. Like
I'm not a Frappuccino guy.
I'm gonna win this competition. I'm gonna shit my pants and I'm go home.
Well, on that note, ladies and
coffee
gentlemen,
cake eating contest. To be like, this is all sugar and probably all carbs. I don't care. It's coffee.
he's eating it. He's like he sees himself in like a reflection. I'm a monster.
Yep, that's right. I guess that's a good way to get out of here. It's been a GORP. You have been here, and so have we, and we are having a good time. We'll see you later on this spring where we discuss further how the Jort can be.
There we go.
And furthermore, keep on GORPing.
No way.